Hi friends, welcome back to the Guitar Spa where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you. And right now one more Yamaha. It's been a lots of Yamaha coming in. One thing to let you know is why Yamaha is because Yamaha is a Japanese company, and generally they produce really good guitars at affordable prices. In fact, I think they are undervalued, and if you were to do any certain upgrades on them like a bone saddle or the FMI saddle and change the plastic pins to, let's say, bone pins or ebony pins, you would really hear a mark of difference compared to guitars that are two, three times, four times the price of this. You'll be amazed because I can tell you they are well made, well engineered, well thought about it. And right now I have this red label Fg5 that is here. I know last year I did one review of the Fg5 with the original bone saddle and nut. Right now this one has the FMI saddle, which I've upgraded and also fitted with it, and also lower down and also set it up. So the tone of this guitar is you're gonna hear it if you listen to this clip, and also the other clip is gonna be a marked difference because this is really a powerful sounding guitar with the original strings, because the owner just bought this on a couple of days ago, and he bought it and he even brought it home. He brought it to me, and I got this fix just a couple of days ago, and it has been in my house for about 3 days, and right now I've reset it up again just now to ensure that, because the bass side was about 0.5 mm higher than what it needs to be, and I've lowered it down and it sounds incredible. So let's go through the specification of the FG. The FG series red label was they came out in 2016, which actually had the 50 years anniversary of this model, which actually is they call it a western body design, not a dreadnought, but because they say they didn't copy from the dreadnought, but it was just another design. Obviously it looks like a dreadnought. And let us go through the design of this. The finish basically is a semi-gloss finish. They gloss this and then they sand it down. So it's not, I won't call it satin finish, but a semi-gloss finish that is on the top, back, and sides. They use the Sitka spruce top, but it's a premium spruce top that they source it from Canada or Alaska. And also the bracing pattern is about 1 inch, 0.75 inches from the sound hole. It's fairly open and it's scallop bracing on this guitar. They obviously fitted the edge toner so that the top looks like it's been aged, orangey in color. The binding on this is basically, it has purfling lines within the side. It looks like ebony binding, not plastic. And back and sides are just plain mahogany that is stained. Beautiful mahogany that's on this. One piece neck on this has a very V-neck position. There are 2 mm markers, pearl markers on the fretboard, and also bone nut and 1 3/4 nut with that special V-neck old style head plate on this, with the Indian rosewood head plate on this, and also the special butter beans tuners and on this guitar. Okay, the scale length is 25 inch, so in essence actually is a short scale, so it's easy on this guitar. What's the difference between the Fg5 and the Fg3? The Fg3s are all made in China, quality control. The Fg3s has plastic nut and saddle and plastic pins, but in a plastic saddle, the something to note about this one is made in Japan. Everything is made in Japan with the bone saddle, and the bone slot that is on this guitar is slightly wider than the ones that are made in China. Okay, so you can see that means this slot here, it's wider than the Fg3. Besides that, I think the rest is all handcrafted, and also the tops are all ARE treated, acoustic resonant enhancement, and that means it's all torrefied. Torrefication is done on the top. What that means is they use heat to age the top, so the top comes in that way, it's more flexible than usual. So it comes with 80/20 strings 80/20 elixirs on this guitar. I've basically what I've done is I've made a FMI saddle, fossilized mammoth ivory saddle that gives you a little bit more of that vintage tone, and also the nut here I slotted a little bit 45 degrees. The nut slots is just height is okay, but I give the nut 45 degrees to give you a little bit more torque, to give you more sustain on this guitar. A more vintage tone, how would I describe this? Is more vintage tone, not that bright compared to, let's say, LL6 or LL16 or LJ16 what I've did. It's slightly more modern, so this one has more, but really deep. Something to note is the two tone bars here are non-scallop, or I would say it's just a slight dip. You know, I won't call it full scallop, but I won't call it scallop. So it's gonna hold here. It's gonna give you more of the trebles. I'm trying to control, because this guitar is like a beast. You need to control it with the palm mute thing, and I'm just trying to just put my mic there a little bit. There's a bit of peaking because it's okay. Let's do Let It Flow. One more time. at my new composition called Let It Flow. I'm just trying to do this. I love this guitar. Something to note: the pick guard basically is a wooden pick guard that is on this guitar. It looks like ebony wood, but rosewood or something like that. But the window is black. You can see the grain. I'm just trying to show to you. It's a beautiful guitar. You can see it's not really. It looks nicer than a Dreadnought. The curves are just right here, slightly wider than maybe slightly wider here compared to a real Dreadnought. I mean, it doesn't have that very straight, square, boxy look on this guitar. Let me just tune this guitar, and then we're gonna couple this baby on the 3rd fret, and then play a little bit of notes, tunes. I just cut my nails, so my fingerstyle may not be as swift, as fast as it needs to be. But I shall attempt for you fans out there, from out there, okay? If you're tuning in outside Singapore, welcome to the Guitar Spa, and this is basically one of my rooms where I work on guitars, where I have all my guitars here. I have my CDs, I have my luggage, and I have this corner where I put the lovely black curtains, or what you call that, and a nice lovely ring lights. when you have short scale, what do you lose? You get warmness, but you lose clarity. Okay, that's something about short scale guitar. You lose a little bit of clarity because you get warmness, because it's shorter scale. You get more. But still, this is quite a clear sounding guitar. Okay, last song of Glarus, and then we're done for the night. It's the night right now. It's the night, yeah. The night is still young. Short scale, 1 3/4 neck width FMI saddle right now, which has been upgraded, and 80/20 Elixir 1253 strings. If you find that your FG5 doesn't have enough clarity, if you find it's too warm, because this is not your normal, typical modern sounding guitar like the LL series or LJ16 series, it's not really bright. And just upgraded to the bone pin. So just recap again, you get the Sitka spruce, premium Sitka spruce. They use either Canadian or Alaska, which is sourced, and the tops are all ARE, means acoustic resonance enhancement. That means they torify the top. You got a wooden pickguard, you got the red label, is it ebony bridge, bone nut and saddle, but the bone saddle upgraded to the FMI saddle imparts a little bit more vintage, but yet the trebles are extremely sweet, as you can hear it, compared to the clip last year that has just pure stock. 80-20 strings. All I can say is beautiful fretwork on this guitar. 1 3/4 nut width. You get the old stock headstock that is V, and then a metal truss rod cover that says since 1966. So to that, and in 1966, in 20160 celebrated the 15th anniversary, and that's where they came up with the red label 50th anniversary FG, I think 180, and that was sold out. I think 1,000 pieces that was sold out, and that was spectacular piece. Back and sides mahogany and imparted woody tone. Lovely one-piece neck on this. The butterbean tuners that are on this guitar. In fact, also a semi-gloss finish. It means they gloss it first. It's not a satin finish. It's a gloss it, and then they sand it down like something like the Loudon finishes, or even a little bit like the true vintage, where they sand it down a little bit to give you like that cloudy finish. I think this is what right now even Taylor guitars are doing it on their V series, on the 517 that I played today at Sweetie. So these are all available through the Yamaha Singapore, so try to grab them. In fact, this was the last piece that was available. I guess new sets are coming in. There's FG3 that I saw in Tampines that is still available. I didn't see any FG5 or FS5, but I saw FX5 in Tampines. So if you like with a pickup, get the one with the pickup. I think there's a special offer right now, so head down to Yamaha. If you like this review, just give me a thumbs up, because the thumbs up will help me do more reviews, okay? Because I need them. And also, if you haven't subscribe to this channel, because this is a lovely channel, and this is Jarvis from Singapore, the Singapore Guitar Spar, and I'm gonna say, live with passion, play guitar, love, joy, peace, health and wealth to be multiplied in your life. And please share this with all the platforms in social media, so that I can get more exposure. Till my next video, see you soon. Bye bye.